Thank you. This is probably a sound you're pretty familiar with. It's how most of you wake up in the morning. Well, when we wake up in the morning, we actually stress our bodies. And our bodies deal with this stress by balancing. And we want to know, can stress that our bodies experience become disease? To understand this, we have to think about what is the stress that our cells are dealing with. And our cells produce harmful substances every day. And one of these harmful substances is actually oxygen. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, that's not true. But actually, it is true. And I just mentioned two of them. One is O, and the other is no. And these two chemicals actually contain harmful versions of oxygen. And we group them in a larger class of compounds called oxidants. And the cell actually produces small amounts of oxidants every day to maintain its normal function. And when the cell produces too much oxidant, it says, hey, hey, stop, we're not okay. But when it's producing a nice amount of oxidant, it says, we're good, thanks. And the way it does that is by balancing the amount of oxidants that it produces with antioxidants. So our bodies produce antioxidants to maintain this balance. And when the cell produces oxidants and they say, hey, I'm stressed, and then produces antioxidants to reduce this, then we're happy and we're healthy. But what happens when the cell cannot maintain that balance? Well, if a cell produces too many oxidants or is exposed to a stress that they cannot handle, the cell may die. Alternatively, the cell may try to adapt to that stress and some mutations might occur. And whether you have a lot of cell death or some mutations, this may cause disease. So if you're experiencing stress, this stress may be causing some diseases. And by investigating how cells perceive and deal with stress, we can understand how diseases are caused and potentially how to develop therapeutics to reverse disease. So when we wake up in the morning and we hear our alarm clock, we think to ourselves, okay, my body is prepared for this stress because I've got antioxidants. But if the stress of the day gets to be too much, is it going to be harmful in the end? Hopefully it's not, but you're prepared.